I'm Rich Dahlquist, and in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you why I'm the perfect host for your show, Perilous Planet. My educational background is all based in the earth sciences. I have a Bachelor of Science from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo in biological science. Also worked as a research chemist at Lawrence Berkeley National Lab. I know what you're thinking, chemist, Berkeley. It had nothing to do with medical marijuana. Worked in the organics division, and we trace and analyze pollutants as they move through the groundwater. While working as a chemist at Berkeley, I went back to school for meteorology. I've always been fascinated by the atmosphere. If you think of it, on the poles, cold, dry air. And at the equator, we have all this moist, energy-laden air. Both of those are migrating towards each other, creating the weather we deal with every single day. I understand the science, I speak the language, and I relate it to thousands of viewers every single night in my weather newscast. I go to schools, I do science experiments, I promote science, and try to get the kids interested in going to college. I also make it fun for them to learn about science.
At Sequoia Elementary School in Scottsdale, we're going to do an experiment involving Mentos and some Diet Coke. I want to thank Sequoia Elementary School once again, and this messy experiment can be found on abc15.com, and of course, go science!
Go science!
There you go. You got to put it all the way through. Watch your hand. This one's going to come out this side, right here. Yay! There you go.
I grew up in Southern California where I lived through a few earthquakes. I've also survived an F3 tornado in the basement of my aunt's home in Kansas. That tornado leveled half the entire town. I report on natural disasters on a national level and on a local level at work all the time.
Tina, Rich, firefighters, it sounds like, are really starting to get a handle on this one.
They are starting to really get a good handle on this. Also, Mother Nature isn't helping them whatsoever. It's so hot out there. It's so dry. Relative humidity down the single digits and very strong winds. Plus, we've had very dry conditions the last 2 winters. So all the fuel down there, all the vegetation, very, very dry. But they've been getting a really good handle on this. It's burned over 15,000 acres. And right now, they're just fighting it on the western flank. And it's going down the western slope. Winds are coming in from the west. So it's actually blowing the fire back into the already burned area. So that's really good news for the firefighters. There is a natural breakdown there. It's one of the roads. It's Senator Highway, connects Crown King over to the Prescott area. They're using that as a barrier. And
at a very early age, I had a very strong urge to explore the world around me. I've always done it with a keen sense of adventure and a lot of enthusiasm. I'm an Aries. As a family, we traveled the world. We went to Japan, Korea, Okinawa, the Philippines, Canada, Hawaii, and across the entire continental United States. That continued into my adult life. After college, I lived in Europe for a year. I played rugby for Berkeley's Old Blues rugby team and won 2 national titles while traveling to Malaysia, Hong Kong, and Canada with the team. I've always been active and even started snow skiing at age 5. I mountain bike and hike on a regular basis. I've climbed Mount Shasta with an ice axe and crampons, hiked the Grand Canyon, zip-lined in Costa Rica, snorkeled at many beaches across the globe, and flew in a Yak-52 Soviet aircraft for an air show. I've even done the Phoenix Firefighter Stair Climb Challenge. Recently, I've run some fun adventure courses, such as the Gladiator Mud Run with Nitro from American Gladiator and the Scottsdale Foam Fest. And I'm always up for a new adventure. I'm not going to tell you about my personality. Here's some clips to show you my personality.
One gentleman here, his name is Nathan. They came all the way from Tucson. What's the best thing about it, Nathan, besides your smile?
The root beer.
It's the root beer.
Look into the turns.
Okay, let's do faster. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, okay. And then we have to have the dress flowing up, though. We got the Jalisco in the air, right? Oh, yeah. Fun stuff. Now, this is all tomorrow, and it's free. You got to come on down.
Mazes, Terracotta Tunnel. There it is.
I'm sorry, I got very excited about that. That's just one of the many things. He was talking a little smack, too. The witch was talking smack. These races over here, these are thoroughbreds. Look at these guys just chomping at the bit to go. We're going to put them down in a race real quick. These things, you got to kind of, Carlos, you make sure you just keep the camera on them because they're fast. Look at the speed on that. You can actually see the smoke coming from behind their legs. They're going, hey, we got 15, but we got speed, we got speed, basketball nose. And so it's a great time. It's a family event.
This video shows you all the reasons why I'm the perfect host for your show. Let's make this a hit together. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day.
get a handle.